You are not broken. You don't need fixing. A pass to be you. Rumi said, wherever you go, there you are. My love, what if you don't have to run away? What if it's about being more you? Have you ever thought about running away from your life? Does your life feel like you're treading water? Perhaps you daydream about having a little bit of quiet, or wonder what life might be like if you'd made a different choice. Maybe, just 2 short weeks ago, you were resolving to do things differently, only to find yourself in the middle of January, and rather than one step forward, you feel like you've taken 2 steps back. Perhaps you feel like you've made your bed, and so now you must lie in it. I can certainly relate. Let me share a little story of my own. I remember sitting in my Kundalini class at the San Francisco ashram in a wood-panelled room, 3 of us with my favourite teacher, Saram. It was probably my 3rd or 4th class ever, and I was already in love with how it made me feel. I'd never practiced yoga, and nor had I thought about it much until this time, when it seemed to be calling me. Nor had I ever felt so good. I sat in meditation and wished I'd taken Saram's route. I was still an attorney at the time, and I had no idea that there would come a time, very soon as it turned out, that I would no longer be living that life. But at that time, sitting on my sheepskin, I dearly wished I'd taken another route. Or that I could just run away and create a simpler life for myself. You see, life and success had swept me up, and here I was living my successful life and feeling very empty on the inside, and only in my early 30s. I was too young to feel like this in the life of my dreams. You might have seen an article that trended about a year ago. A journalist gave up her 6-figure job to scoop ice cream on a paradise island, and it became an international sensation. And whilst this sounds lovely as a headline, the challenge I'd have with it is that, as Rumi so wisely said so long ago, wherever you are, there you go. One of the things I've learned on this journey is that we can run, but we cannot hide. Whatever problems ail us will still be there when we get to paradise, or lose the weight, or get the promotion, or the new house, new partner, whatever the is that we run to, if we don't address the root cause along the way. My love, how many times have you lost the weight only to gain it back with a little more? Saved and saved only to find yourself short again? How about this one? Got the relationship that looks great in all the photos, but feels so very lonely in the middle of the night when it's just the 2 of you and a blanket of darkness. It's easy to find ourselves living someone else's life. Something just doesn't quite fit. It is the elusive carrot on a stick that has us chasing it, and it's only when we stop chasing the carrot and start looking within that life starts falling into place. Now for me, life events would intervene and the course of my life would change, but I didn't run away. In fact, I did the opposite. For more than a decade, I did as little for other people as in work, so I could have the time and space to see what I was made of inside. Learning the talk was the relatively easy part. It was a whole new world to me, and the internet was not the way it is today, but I also wanted to walk my talk. I turned my life upside down and inside out. I left all the trappings of success behind, wanting to know who I was at my core in my bare feet. And I've been walking this talk for a third of my life now. This is who I am, not just what I share. I had run for so long. The first 10 years I was in the Bay Area, I moved 11 times. And then, after the fire, I decided it was time to stop achieving on the outside. I had proven I was more than capable. Yet, I felt hollow. And I wanted to know what that hollow space within me was for. And I found it. Love and joy, pain and pleasure. That space was a place of feeling. I had been numb for so long. All feelings were welcome. As I delved into myself through my practice of Kundalini, I found I had a huge capacity to love and be loved. Not only that, I tapped into my courage, strength, and vitality. Who knew they were in there? I was not broken. My soul was perfect, I learned. Our souls are perfect, our teachers told us. But our habits may need attendance. I love the Yogi Bhajan quote, people make habits, habits make people. I have a soul. That in itself at the time was a huge revelation, not to mention comfort. I didn't need to keep looking outside. My greatest teacher is within, and if I can be quiet enough, I learned, it would whisper wisdom to me. What a relief. We are not, our habits and our souls are perfect. We don't need to change. We just need to kick some of our demoting habits. So this today is what I wanted to share with you. A pass to be who you are and to celebrate all of it. A pass to know that you are not broken. A pass to stop looking to fix yourself from the outside. A pass to trust that the feeling you have within is the wisest voice you will ever hear. A pass to know that there is something inside of you that nobody else has. Something that you know and do better than anyone else. The key, of course, is finding that thing. And it all starts with the knowledge that we are whole. We are not broken, but we are a product of our habits. Wow. Next week, I'll share with you the conversation I had with my soul nearly 2 years ago that helped me maintain a healthy habit. Since then, giving me an even more solid foundation of health and vitality. It wasn't a conversation I wanted to have, but I did. It was tempting to ignore the voice within and to run, but I'd been doing that for a while. It was time, and I knew it. Time to face that awkward conversation with myself. How about you, my love? What conversation with yourself have you been ignoring or too busy to deal with? I'll be sharing more on mine next week in the newsletter, but in the meantime, I'd love to know what's lurking in your dark corridors, because within that conversation is your next step to greatness. Fear can only exist in darkness. Shine a light on it and see what it has to tell you. How would it feel to come out of the shadows and face your fear, to see what treasures lie on the other side when you pick up the gauntlet of life? Remember, you're not broken. You don't need fixing. Remember this, emblazon it in your heart and in your soul. You are the one you've been waiting for. Everything you need is within. If you've enjoyed this, please sign up for more newsletters like this. This is generally the newsletter sent to our weekly newsletter email list, which is to be found at I'm giving you my email address there. To be found at onewomanrevolution.tv. So go to onewomanrevolution.tv. This is Shivi Cook. Getting carried away there, but that's what happens. This is live, and when we're live things happen. So walking my talk, sharing with you, this is my joy and my passion. And if you'd like to know more about it, come on over to onewomanrevolution.tv and you can receive these when I send them out. Thank you so much for joining me. It truly wouldn't be the same without you, and I look forward to hearing more about you. Leave me a comment, send me a message, and come over to One Woman Revolution Facebook page. Leave us a note over there. Wherever is good for you, we'd love to hear from you. All love to you, and Sat Nam.